Hi,
Hi, how are you?
you?
I'm good, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Prakash. And may I know your name, please?
My name is Elizabeth, but everyone calls me Lizzie.
Elizabeth. It's nice name.
Thank you very much. Where are you from?
I'm from India,
Very
and where are
nice. I'm from London.
London? Okay.
Yeah. And today, do you want to focus on anything specific or just practice conversation?
Yes, just I want to practice my conversation. First of all, I want to introduce myself. Then, just depends on my background. You can ask me some questions, and you can help me. What should I develop? Okay.
Fantastic. Yeah, please tell
Okay.
me about yourself.
Yes. So I'm a teacher in India, and I teach English and Sanskrit, both languages.
Mm,
I'm so much interested in public speaking, and I have set my goal to perform on TED Talk one day.
hmm
So I have joined some online courses to improve my public speaking skills. But I want to share my ideas, my feelings, my thoughts, my work in English language. So
mm.
I'm also working on my English language, and that's why I have joined Cambly application, and I just practice my English with the native English speakers.
Oh, fantastic. And what is it about public speaking that you really enjoy?
Okay. In public speaking, just when I go on the stage, I like to share new ideas.
hmm
That's why it inspires me to learn something new. So when I learn something new, I go on the stage, I just deliver my speech, and people just uh, claps for me. So it gives me the pleasure.
Well, that's a nice answer. And can you tell me about an idea that you really want to share with people?
Okay, I will tell the people how I started my journey.
Mm.
Yes, I will tell the people I was so poor with a big family. Definitely, let me tell you, I have six sisters. Uh,
Wow.
yes,
Mm.
and my parents were illiterate. They don't know how to read and write.
Mm.
So it was tough time for me to get education.
Mm.
So sometimes I also thought to leave the education, but I was interested in education, so I continued my education then. Anyhow, I got the government job in India, and
Mm.
after that, just I started earning money. And when I got the money, I started investing money to develop myself.
Mm. Well, that's really inspiring. And how did you, was your school a good school? Were you able to learn there, or did you teach yourself?
Uh, I teach myself or I teach my students.
Was your, when you were young, what was your school like?
Okay, my school. Okay, let me tell you, I'm so unlucky for my school because
Mm,
I studied in the government school
mm,
where teachers were not interested in teaching.
mm.
And
That's a,
that time also, little bit. That's why I was not interested in learning also from their teachers. I was interested in learning books, but not interested in learning from the teachers.
mm.
Especially,
So,
I don't like to cram anything. Actually, I have some new ideas, feelings, so I want to share with the people.
mm. And so, can you tell me about a method that you use in your teaching to really inspire your students?
Okay, I always tell my students to inspire them. My dear students, education will make you better. You will
Mm,
get the respect, you will get the money from the society, but when you educate yourself, because you have to make your personality better. But how? You must have some skills, knowledge.
mm,
Then you can be the valuable person. So don't waste your time.
mm,
Invest your time, your energy in education to develop yourself to learn new skills. That's
mm.
a message to my students.
I think that's very important. We have a saying that, we have the saying time is money. And I think it's very true that, to spend time developing your skills so that you have opportunities, I think is really important. Yeah. And so tell me more about the sort of places you would like to do your public speaking. Would you like to do it online or to give talks in schools or universities? Tell me about your plans.
Okay, but let me start from my past. How I started I started getting interest in public speaking.
Please do.
Okay, so one day I was, once time I was in the 10th standard and I just listened one speech. Then just I copied everything and I delivered whole speech in front of my friend circle, my
Mm,
in front of my teacher. So he was amazed with this skill because I explained everything in with the tones and intonations. I used gestures and postures. So from that day, just I got interest in the public speaking. But
mm,
I used to speak in my mother tongue that time. I did
mm,
not have knowledge of English.
mm. But
Hmm.
now, because your English is very good, it's very clear, pronunciation is excellent. So you want to speak now in English as well. Hmm.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah. And would you like to make like TED Talk videos or YouTube, or
Okay.
what do you think is a good way
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
to do this?
Okay, let me tell you. In 2012, I made my first videos on the road. Just I
Hmm.
visited one restaurant and just I copied one show. So how that anchor explained this whole thing. So just I copied and I made my one videos, and all friends appreciated by that effort without any hesitation, without any fear. I made the video on the road.
Oh, that's
Okay,
amazing. Yeah.
so just I
Um,
overcome my fear, and then I started making some videos on the poetry, then my journey. Then I started telling the stories also. I'm also very good at telling stories. Then I
mm,
made my channel on YouTube.
mm.
Now I have 17,000 subscribers.
Wow, that's amazing.
Hmm.
Congratulations. And the stories you tell, are they real life stories from your life, or are they parables? What sort of stories do you like to tell?
Yeah, okay. Sometimes I like to tell about my stories, my ups and downs,
Mm,
memorable days, tour and travels.
mm,
Sometimes I just listen some stories from the Panchatantra,
mm.
and just I prepare myself and just I tell a story.
Yeah. And you said you tell stories from your travels. What kind of travels have you made? What sort of places have you been to?
In this case, I'm so lucky. I have traveled so many places of my country, India, but
Yes.
I did not spend any money from my pocket. It
Mm.
was given by government.
So it was
Okay.
part of your job?
No, when I was a student
Mm.
and I completed my NCC. So for NCC, I have different states of my. So that's why I got a chance to visit the more country without spending money from my pocket.
That's amazing. And of the places you have been, what has been the most valuable experience?
Okay. Uh, First, I also did my course at rock climbing and river crossing there.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and during that time, I visited some important places of my the Kerala state and Tamil Nadu state. Even the
Mm,
Goa I also visited during that trip,
mm. So that's
and
fascinating.
yeah,
And do
and
you
without spending
still,
money, I did these all things.
yeah,
And one more
and
time, okay, after becoming teacher, I also got a chance to go to Hyderabad for
mm,
20 days. I went there as a representative of Gujarat,
mm,
and I made a speech. What is the development of my state?
amazing. And
Hmm.
so, t- um, you're talking about, I don't know, I have too many questions that I want to ask now. So when you were talking about the development of your state, were you concentrating on education, or were you concentrating on the economy, or what part?
Okay. I'm so lucky because I'm from Gujarat, and this is one of the richest states in India.
Mm,
Okay, because of the agriculture, because of the business, all powerful businessmen are from my state, Gujarat.
yeah.
Hmm.
All
And
I all I have heard about Gujarat is that the food is amazing.
have you heard about the Reliance Industries?
I haven't. Please tell me about it.
Okay, so the owner of the Reliance Industry, he is also from Gujarat.
Mm,
First, he started business in the textile.
mm.
Then he started the refineries, oil factories. Then now he is in the telecom. So he's a very billionaire person.
Um,
Hmm.
Amazing. And could you tell me something that you love about your work? 'Cause it sounds like you love it a lot. Can you tell me what it is that you love about teaching?
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes my friends ask me this question: "You never get tired?" Then I say, "I never do work. Then how can I get tired? When I go to the school, when my students learn something, and when I see them their smile, when I see the ability of them, those people, they have
Mm,
studied something me, then they give me joy. Then how can
yeah,
get I tired?"
that's such a nice mindset to have, very positive, and so it doesn't feel like work to you.
Yeah, I never think that this is my work.
Mm. And do you teach adults or children? So like university or school children
I teach in the high school,
and the high school? Mm,
adults,
yeah.
teenagers, teenagers,
Teenagers.
teenagers. I teach.
Yeah. And are your students, are they very motivated, or because teenagers in the UK can be, some are motivated, some are not. What are teenagers like in your class?
Okay, they are the teenagers, but they are very curious to learn something.
Mm,
Because when they come to our school, we always inspire them. We make some speeches, and we tell them what is the importance of education in your life.
mm. So when you
Okay.
do this, it makes them more motivated and inspired to learn.
Hmm. And what
Yeah.
is my motto in the class? We have also put that:
Mm.
laugh, play, but most of time study with fun.
That sounds like a really good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why they like learning. They
Mm,
also think that, sir, we are not learning, we are enjoying. We are enjoying here.
mm, mm, mm. That's really good. That's really good. And what sort of things do you do to make your classes more fun? Do you use games or activities?
Okay. I also inspire them
Yeah.
to make their speech. Sometimes I teach them the tongue twister. Sometimes I teach them the poetry. Then I, in my way, let me give the example how I
Yeah.
teach the poetry. It is written by the William Wordsworth.
Ah, yes, yes.
Daffodils. Daffodils. I just say, I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills. Then, all at once, I saw a crowd, a host of golden trees fluttering and dancing in the breeze, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. So they copy me and they
Ah,
imitate.
that's nice.
Yeah.
I wish I had had an English teacher who was as excited
Oh,
about
thank you.
teaching.
Thank you very much for your respect. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Um, so we are almost at the end of our time together. So I wanted to say thank you for inspiring me and for sharing your ideas and your passion with me. It's been an absolute pleasure to speak to you.
And it's my pleasure to talk with a very friendly teacher. Okay, so you just taught everything me like the friend. Okay, thank you very much.